Hey guys! So today we're going to be doing another dupe or dud, and it's going to be another Naked Palette dupe or dud. I feel like the drugstore is just coming out with so many right now, it's not even funny. So the one I'm going to be doing today is the NYC Lovatics by Demi Palette. You can't see that because it is glaring. Versus the Naked Palette. And I'm going to do this like I do every other video. I'm going to put one on one eye, the drugstore one on one eye, and the high-end one on the other over my favorite eyeshadow base that I have learned to love and trust. And my camera is going flip-floppy on me. I'm sorry. Which is the Maybelline Master Prime. This is my favorite. And I am going to be using two different brushes for each palette. So, yeah. So, let's do this. Or I'll be using different sides of the same brush, depending on what kind of brush it is. Like the crease brushes, I'll use two different brushes. So, to set it, I'm going to take the first color in each, so number 1 and Virgin, and I'm going to set my eyelids. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it, do it, do it. And I'm going to tap off the brush on my hand so you guys can't guess which one it is. So, yeah. And, yeah. And you have no idea. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to constantly be switching where the palettes are so you can't guess which palette is which, because you guys have done that to me before, and I'm like, guys, no. Don't do that to me. I want you to guys be shocked. Alrighty. So now that I got that done, I switched the palettes. I moved them. They're going to go on the same eye. Don't get me wrong, but I moved where they are, so you can't tell. So next, I'm going to go in with the third shade in each palette. So in the Naked palette, that would be the shade Naked. And in the Demi palette, it would just be number 3. So I will say that some of the colors look like they might be a little off, but if so, I don't think you'll actually be able to tell. So there's that. I'm sorry about this lighting situation. Like, I don't know what to do about it. And I'm so sorry. I need to get some better lighting in here. I need to get a Verona color switch so I'm not going through so many brushes in these. But you know what I do have here is a makeup brush cleansing cloth, so maybe I'll do that. Alright, so there's one. Let me grab one of the cleansing cloths and make that work to my favor. Okay, dry that off real quick and good as new. So now I'm gonna go in with the other third shade. And looking on the brush, they look exactly the same. I will give it that. And again, just blah, and blah. I'll try. But now I'm gonna go in with one of my Wet n Wild crease brushes. It's clean. I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna blend that out. And just blah, blah, blend this side. And blah. Okay. And just for proof that I am, you can see the colors. Okay. Next I'm gonna go back in with this, and I'm gonna do the 5th shade in each palette. So in the Naked palette, that would be Buck. Gonna, you know, go in, just darken up that crease a little. Ooh, that's nice and dark. Well, damn. Did not expect that. Now I'm gonna go in with Buck. Now both of these palettes are pretty powdery, so don't judge what it is by me blowing, because they're both pretty powdery. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with this eye, to be honest. And then once again, just, and like, it's amazing because actually, like, looking at the colors when I'm taking them off, they look the same when I'm taking them off too. Like, that's amazing. I'm gonna try to use as many colors as I possibly can in this, just so you can see how similar these are. But, oh, almost forgot, guys. But, like, you can see how similar they are. All right. Now my goal today is not to use Half Baked, because I used that before and y'all guessed what it was, because y'all know what Half Baked look like, so I ain't gonna do that. Next I'm gonna go into the 10th shade. So in the Naked palette, that would be Hustle. Oh! Ooh. Here we go. Just gonna dot, because that is pigmented. Like, dang. All right. Now wipe that off. Dry it. Now we're gonna, like I said, that 10th shade, which would be equivalent to Hustle. Again, which one am I using, guys? Guess down below which one I'm using on which eye. Can you tell? Can you tell? And I'm just gonna stamp it. Wow, this one's not that pigmented. I'm shocked. Did we get it there? No. Like, why isn't this one as pigmented as the other one? That's kind of frustrating. And that was not a hint either. Let me tell ya. Like, I feel like it's not coming out good. And now I'm gonna go back in with my blender. Just blend all that out. I think we're having some pretty rough luck here today, ladies. Then clean that off, dry it off. Go in this one and blend that out. All right. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with the final color, and I'm gonna go in with what would be Sin. I think I really like this color, I think. So it's the second one in each palette, and like I said, it'd be equivalent to Sin. Ooh, that came out real nice. Nice and pigmented. That came out real nice. Right, now I'm gonna flip the brush over and go into the other palette. And both of these are very powdery. I will give both of them that. Dang! These two colors look the same, guys. Literally the same. Like, I'm shook. I am so shook right now. Alright, and just go and blend that out one last time. And then do that. One blend, 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 blend. All right, so that, let me bring you closer. That is the final look. This is one palette. This is another. Which do you think is what? I would love to know your opinion. And I will come back in a few minutes with my makeup all done. And we can guess which one. Ooh. Which one was on what eye? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Ooh. I'll be back. Guys, so I'm back. My makeup's done. If any of you were wondering, I am currently wearing the Only One lipstick by Rimmel in Naughty Nude. I actually really like this color. Why haven't I tried it sooner? And for the results of this, let's do a drum roll. The NYC Lovatics by Demi Palette was on my right eye, and the Urban Decay Naked Palette was on my left. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I literally cannot tell a difference between these. So, especially if you're very young, and like 9-year-old young, I think this is a really good alternative to the Naked Palette. If you're just starting to dabble in makeup and you just want to play around, and instead of your parents or you buying a $54 eyeshadow palette, don't get me wrong, I love this eyeshadow palette, but it's expensive. In the words of Kathleen Lights, that's expensive. I would much rather go with the NYC palette, and all these colors are really pigmented. Like, look at that. That's all the darker colors, but the lighter colors are good too. Like, let me show you what the half-baked would look like. Like, it's so good, it's ridiculous. Like, so good. So yeah, I would definitely say it is a dupe. Dupe. I don't think we've gotten a dud so far. Which is kind of neat if you think about that. But we definitely have a dupe here. Let me know down in the comments below what you would want next for my dupe and dud videos, whether it's another naked palette dupe suggestion or what have you. Just let me know down below and I will try to get that out for you. I'll talk to you guys later.